Oh god. Turn that down. There was something pretty funny about this game's soundtrack. I think I've mentioned this before. But there's something funny. Do I not? I guess I didn't even beat the first level, so I don't have a save to load from back in the day. But there is something funny about this that you'll see very quickly once we start the game. Gotta be maybe there. Why is the audio dead? Oh, I set it to -infinity. Whoops. How did that happen? Don't worry, Ludicrous. It's more boring than that. All of the mice do have names. I was looking at the manual for this game, and the manual is like a fantastic full-color manual. Okay, listen to this song. Hang on. No, it only played for like 1 second. They just stole that from Super Mario Bros. 3, though. It'll probably play again at some point. But they just straight up stole the loading screen music from Mario. It's not even subtle. But, all these characters have, like, names and bios in the manual. There's, like, a 2-page spread about the story. The manual is really good. Are they speaking Japanese? If we slowed this down, would we be able to hear them? Just like normal dudes speaking Japanese. Oh, I hear it. Yeah. Here's the game. Note the 20-minute time limit on this stage. You literally just go around and look for the rats in the background. I think you have to fight them at some point, but I've never gotten that far. I get you? No. I do kind of like their walking animation. The walk animation, this like super quick rat shuffle that they all do synchronized. It's pretty good looking. There's fucking 30 of these, by the way. There are 30 rats in this level. Choose a friend? Sure, me. What? There wasn't even a rat back there. There was just nothing. You know, I wasn't super paying attention to the plot, but I think that's what happened. I think the rats have stolen the mice's food. And I now need to spend, like, the next 6 hours of my life trying to find the rats because of that. Daisenryaku 7. Oh, Daisenryaku 7. Why does that game have to be in English? No, that's not Japan only, Ludicrous. It was released in the US. It's just called Daisenryaku 7. They didn't, like, come up with an English name for it. They didn't even pretend it wasn't the 7th game. Oh, God. Well, this sucks. Oh my God, they're ganging up on me. Dude, I'm losing. These rats are kicking my ass. Okay. You can charge a punch. Do I have like a... Do I have like a... Oh my... What the... Is this like I'm commanding the troops? Get him. Okay, we do have B for like a spin attack. And A for a punch. There's gonna be bosses. Friends remaining. Well, that's weird. I never got this far in the game. When I played it a while ago. I quit before finishing the first room because it just seemed really bad. Oh, there's a guy back there. Hold up. I'm gonna go all the way back around. How long is this game? I have no idea, but I don't think it's short. It's weird that to go up that wall, I have to, you have to come at it from the other direction. Even though I just walked right by that corner, you can't, like, use it. $3. If it's only 3 hours, that would be an act of mercy. If it's 3 hours and we finish this today, that would be so good. Allegedly, we're not done in this hallway yet. I kind of think we're done in this hallway. I'm going to the next room. This is not an IP. This is what Microsoft was doing in the early days of the Xbox. They needed kids games. Microsoft didn't know like what the Xbox was gonna be. So they were just like, well, fuck it, we need kids games. We need every type of game. So they made this. No, go back up there. Damn it. Oh, where even am I now? I can't. This game pretty much is like the epitome of Microsoft's early Xbox strategy of just make every game. I don't know what happens if you run out of time. I really don't want to find out. I really don't want to run out of time. Oh god. The wall run mechanic is kind of janky. Like, he really doesn't like to wall run. Interesting photos. The song is kind of a banger, though. I do have to hand it to them. This is kind of a banger. But yeah, this game has very negative reviews, I think. I've said it before, just because you make a kid's game doesn't mean it has to be the most boring thing known to man. There are so many kids games out there that are just unnecessarily terrible. Kids do like to play real video games. Nah, you're right, it does sound like Mario Party. This would play like... This would just be a board song. This would just play on one of the maps. What year was this? 2001 or 2? Not 100% certain, but this is definitely an early Xbox game. Microsoft would not be funding games like this for very long. Yeah, no, Mario Party 8 for sure. This is definitely like a Mario Party 8 level music. I mean, who even made this? The rats are speaking Japanese, so this is probably a Japanese dev. What if it was Hudson? Media Vision. These friggin' people made Wild Arms. What the heck? Yeah, just letting the timer run. Probably not the best. But yeah, this is made by Mediavision. They made this between Wild Arms 2 and 3. They went on to make the Wizard of Oz DS RPG. Some other stuff that nobody cares about. And then Cyber Sleuth, apparently, a Digimon game everyone likes. Yeah, the dot vision URL is real. Hopeful for not Wild Arms. I don't know what the status of that is. Because I know they did the whole, thing where it was they were announced not Wild Arms at the same time as shit, what's that game called? Yeah, but they that, and yeah, right? The other, at least, not Shadow Hearts. And yeah, it was a little weird. They made a bunch of money. They made a bunch of money on that Kickstarter, but I don't know, man. Announcing 2 whole-ass JRPGs. Like, how are they gonna make that? How are they gonna make those games on that Kickstarter budget? Like, clearly they're not. So, I don't know. I have no idea where we're going right now. I'm gonna miss a rat just in a corner somewhere and then run out of time trying to find it. Shit, I feel like I might have just made a mistake. Heroes of the Pacific. The cooldown is 10 minutes, Jeppo. 10 minutes plus the whole system is jank. So, good luck even if you get it right at the 10 minutes. But, I don't know, the same people do seem to get a lot of submissions in, so if you're good at it, I guess you know the trick. I'm just glad that I'm the streamer, and I don't have to wrestle with Twitch to get my submissions through. That's a you guys problem. Pear cookie for sale in mice only. I mean, that's pretty good. I do feel like pears, as far as fruit go, possibly the best fruit. They're like S tier, I think. I didn't want to come back here. I think I've cleaned up this whole room. They're a B at best. You guys don't understand. Fruit non-knowing people. No, pineapple is like F tier. Pineapple might be D tier on a good day. Not really the whole garage. No, pineapple like hijacks your mouth. It ruins the taste of other things. The Zoomer pineapple take? What? What does that have to do with anything? How can you have a Zoomer pineapple take? Apples are good, for the record. No, like drop down onto the car. No, that just sent me back down here. Huh. Brazilian steakhouse and get the grilled pineapple. I don't know. Well, hang on. A Brazilian steakhouse. That's not Brazilian barbecue, is it? I got dragged to Fogo de Chao by Spock at AGDQ, like a year or two ago. And it was a very weird experience. What? I guess I finished maybe the room that I'm in. But does that mean I've not finished the other rooms? I'm sort of just like not meat-pilled enough, I think, for like a Brazilian steakhouse. Like, I sort of don't mess with that. You. I don't know why this game would be Toys R Us exclusive. I mean, it's definitely a kid's game. Selling in Toys R Us, I understand, but I have to wonder, like, I assume that it's exclusive for the same reason that, like, wait, what is this called? The Center Man. I assume that it's exclusive to Toys R Us for the same reason that games would become exclusive to Blockbuster. Which is to say, they knew the game wasn't very good. They probably knew the game wasn't very good. And they were like, well, we can get money out of Toys R Us on an exclusivity deal. And nobody was gonna buy this anyway. I think if you're being punched, you can break the combo with the spin attack. Oh, does the spin attack do damage to me, though? Is it one of those? Is this like an actual beat 'em up? There we go. Well, at this time, I don't think they wanted the Xbox to really be, like, I don't think they had that in mind. Like, hang on, we gotta get the official release date on this. Sneakers came out October 2002, so okay, Halo had been out for a year at this point, maybe. Maybe then. 812. Egg 6, soda 4, beef 100 till 813. They gotta buy 100 beefs at the store. I wonder what they're buying. I have to wonder what they're buying to where they need like 6 eggs. Okay, a half dozen eggs. 4 soda? I don't know. What unit is beef 100? 100. There is no unit where beef 100 makes sense. Like 100 grams is not enough. 100 ounces is like, that's like fucking, 16 ounces is a pound. So that's like friggin' like at least 6. That's like 6 pounds of beef, which no, absolutely not. 100 grams is like a bite. Like, that's not... $100 is enough for a couple sandwiches? Really? $100 of beef? Traditional chocolate size. Okay. I'm learning things about grams that I never knew. Sorry, I'm an American, so things like grams are mysterious to me. Yeah, it's literally, this is like real beat 'em up gaming. The B button is your escape from getting comboed special. It's that spin attack, but it does damage to you. So you have to be careful when you use it. You can't just spam it. Do we have a block button? Yes, R is block. What a strange thing. I don't really get it because there were still rats on screen and the fight just ended. Like, did I not? X to check this object. Blinks. Let's make this guy do it. This dude like Rocco or whatever. Or his name was Brutus. That is definitely not a US plug. Is that even a Japanese plug? Like, no, that's not even a Japanese plug. Oh. Apparently we're going back to the kids' room. So, it does seem to purely be a 2D game, where you move around the 3D spaces entirely along these rails, these two-dimensional rails. Kind of like, if anyone remembers If anyone remembers Shark Tale on the GameCube, there were some parts of Shark Tale that were kind of like this. Bad game, by the way. They told me to come here. I feel like I got everything here though, so I don't really know what I'm missing. It might be that I have to come here through the upper route. That seems like I have to come here through that room in the bottom left on the map. Oh, 0 rats left. Well, wait, what? Are we not just done here then? 0 rats left. What do you want me to do? There's no way they're gonna make me wait for 20 minutes. They would not do that. I trust you, Media Vision. Okay, it's because there's a battle. Yeah, there's some kind of like tactical... There's some kind of like tactical command thing going on. Or if I press X, you can maybe direct your other rats to do something, but it's not very clear. I'd have to read the manual, figure it out. Also, we've got the Brock toys. Brock. A book called Giraffe Man as well. Alright, the boss has appeared. Gunzin War Game. The Animals, The Age of Dinosaur. Does that say the downfall of Giraffe Man? The top of the garage. This is where the boss is held. Good luck. This is as far as I've gotten. Hope this is helpful. No, it's not helpful. This dude quit literally at the end of the first level. I mean, to be fair, when I've played this game casually, I also quit. I also quit after about 5 minutes. So that guy did make it farther than I did. This is like all Mario Party music. It so is. This would be like some kind of event where you talk to a toad. and he makes you play a little mini game to potentially win 15 coins. Or like the mini game rule explanation screen. He's like the Kaiser. He's got the pointy helmet. Hey, look, he's got the pointy helmet. Can I bully him off the car? I doubt it. Definitely an invisible wall. Medal of Honor was on GameCube, so I have already played the Medal of Honor games. The free broccoli. He's gonna leave that for me. I feel like the minion rats are just gonna spawn infinitely until I beat up the boss. I don't think enemies have HP bars, so we're kind of just going at it. Oh my god, he's finally dead. Nobody was punching him, he just dropped dead. I mean, okay. I killed 23 rats in that fight. Fable, I think that's 5, right? Hang on. I think that's, yep, that's 5. Okay. So poll number 50 will be Commando Strike Force, Daisen Ryaku 7, Heroes of the Pacific, Blinks, and Fable. Well, 3 of you got the message about boring games. That'll be poll 50. is he talking to me? What? He turned to the camera. You talking to me, Sneakers? And I wonder what rank I'm gonna get. I think it's gonna be a B. How is it an A? What? But yeah, did you hear that? That's the map music from Mario 3. Iceman. This is a lot of cutscene. I wasn't expecting this. Alrighty then. We're at 30 of them. Ugh. Why is it always 30? Like, it's so many goddamn rats. These levels are way too big. Come on. Oh, you can't look if you're at an intersection. Well, the save thing had 6 squares, so my theory is that there are 6 levels. That is just a theory, though. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, hold up. Thought you could hide from me. Guy who's only visible on screen for like 3 pixels, right there. Do I just... I mean... Okay. What's weird is that the controls are really not responsive. Like, you would think that wouldn't be an issue for something as simple as this. But like, you actually have to like I'm pressing X quite a bit here to get it to activate. That was like my 5th X button press before it finally accepted it. I think this is supposed to take place in France. Because look at that. That's French. And the power plug in the bedroom was definitely... I see you back there. It was definitely not the Japanese plug. I think it was the French one. They're not gonna let me... How am I gonna get that guy? That's not a question mark. I can see. I can see back there. We have HDMI technology. Ah, there we go. Snipe that rat from like across the room. I sort of just feel like playing this game, the environments are fairly well detailed, but I do kind of feel like this whole thing is just an excuse to do very little environmental art. Like, they only had to make 5 rooms for this level. So the rooms are decent enough. Just looking at the posters in the back. Nah, it's really not that Dreamcasty. Like, definitely the walls. The way the walls are just like flat, repeating brick textures. That's very Dreamcast. It's a little better than that. Yeah, sorry, I guess I'm becoming the sneakers defender. I don't think I can become the Drake of the 99 Dragons defender. I don't think I can become the sneakers defender. I don't have that in me. I mean, look, like, isn't this a good way to live? Rather than, you know, it's easy to have an unpopular opinion where you don't like something that everyone else likes, but isn't it better to have an unpopular opinion where you like something everyone else hates? Kill Leak is bad though. I don't understand what you see in those Kill Leak games. Apparently we're not going this way. I guess what you see in those games is that funny ending cutscene. Fair enough. It is a good ending cutscene. Kill Leak goes to space. Why is the video doing that? You guys seeing that? Hang on. I think that's a physical connection issue. Yeah, there we go. That's me bumping the Xbox a little bit. I have a very haunted Xbox. It's not even that I'm bumping the Xbox, it's that my desk is touching the shelving thing that the Xbox sits on, and I touched the desk, which then must have vibrated the shelf a teeny bit, which then did that to the Xbox. It's a very sick console. There are so many problems. Guess we're not going this way. It's a hard console to love. I really want to love the Xbox because it's so cool. Just what a delightful piece of hardware, but then it just like, it is very hard to get an Xbox working correctly. Yeah, Ketrub, this was sold only on the Xbox. It's published by Microsoft, developed by Mediavision, who made Wild Arms. This is from their early Xbox. How do we get kids to buy it? How do we get Japanese people to buy it? What even is it type of era? Though this came out in 2002, so this is post Halo, and they still, I guess, probably had the commitment to this game. I don't feel like it matters. Like, I don't know what picking a different friend would have done there. What is that, like, void in the map that I haven't been to? How do I get there? The gameplay is you walk around aimlessly in 2D and look for 30 rats. Occasionally there's some really weird combat. The 20-minute timer is because I don't know, my mice will die in 20 minutes. Hey, there's one. I don't know. There's like a comet coming, maybe. Poisson. C'est bon. I like that in this kids game, there's just like cigarettes on the ground everywhere. I think that's everything I could have gotten out of this room then. None of the rooms are marked as finished. I don't know what to make of that. No. I really don't know what to do about this. Like, am I supposed to kill them somehow? Should they die? I don't really understand where I'm going, is part of the problem here. Oh, there's a rat all the way back there. He's question marked out. How am I gonna get there? Oh, that's a door. Yep, this is the gameplay. We just walk around and look for rats. I haven't had to do any fights this whole stage. There's another rat. They're not even hiding them anymore. Oh, rat combat is waiting for me in that room up there. Yeah, I feel like they had to... Like, this is just my negative opinion of Sneakers showing, but I feel like if they had... Like, they could have just made this game 3D, and you can just wander in 3D, but if they had done that... it would be too easy to find the rats, so they had to, like, 2D-ify it and make the game worse. But I would actually probably kind of like this if you had to if you had to run around in 3D in these exact same environments. Like, I don't know, this is a really chill vibe as far as like the music that's playing right now, and we're just like on a rooftop in like a village in France. That's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. Unfortunately, the gameplay is this. Yeah, I feel like probably... I feel like you're right, Polly, and this is probably intended as like the gameplay, it all probably comes from the same place. Where it's like, we'll make a game about mice, and they scurry along the walls, of course. Alright, time for the combat. Oh, there's a lock on too. I didn't even realize you could press L to lock on. This combat is kind of way too jank for its own good, but they did a lot for it. It's very weird. Getting comboed. Okay. Gotta unstick myself with the swoop with the super. Alright, there we go. It's over. It just seems like you're meant to kill a certain number of enemies, and then at that point it just ends. Even though there are still guys on the screen. Like, that's fine. We'll see if that other group of mice will let me through now, or if they still... Okay, they're gonna let me through. And there's nothing here anyway. Alright. Sure. Just triple checking that there's nothing back here. There's not. Maybe this guy, I'll recruit him. The mouse's name is Maybe. Yeah, if you listen closely, you can hear that they are speaking Japanese. I really wanted... I'm gonna take the footage from this game later and slow it down and see if we can get... Like, you ever see, like, Alvin and the Chipmunks slowed down? Or like they slow it back down and they like you can hear that it's just like regular dudes. I kind of want to hear like the regular dude version of this voice acting. I think we still had some stuff to do in the rooftops, but genuinely I'm not sure how to get up there. It was something from the central room. There's only 5 rats left. I just know I'm gonna fail one of these stages, because there's gonna be some rat in a corner somewhere that I keep missing. Oh, going that way. Okay, that's just that. This was the starting area. I really don't think we missed anything in here. It's hard to know though. They don't make it super clear. It's not a rat back there, that's just like a rock. I'm saying this room is definitely done then. How did I ever get south then? Oh, here we go. Maybe? Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Maybe there's a rat in here I missed somewhere. Let me know if you see any rats. You can play along at home, because the gameplay is basically non-existent. Wait, hold up. Is that that guy right there? There's a rat up here. How do I look that way so I can actually, like, see him? You. Ah, rat in the background. I had to jump off the other... I had to jump off in the first spot that you jump off in. There's a rat on the table. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably like the perfect low effort game for today. I got like no sleep and I have like a big headache because I get very car sick after being in the car for like 5 minutes. I had to drive somewhere this morning. So I kind of felt like shit coming into this stream. So maybe it's good that I'm playing Sneakers and not Metal Wolf Chaos. It's Sneakers. There are 3 rats left somewhere in this French village. Can you help me find them? Honest question, I need help. Where are the rats? I'll check back up on top of the fountain. You know, you're right. This is the Killer 7. This is just Killer 7, isn't it? The way we're in 3D space, but on rail. Someone said that earlier, but I'm stupid, so I wasn't thinking about it. This is kinda Killer 7. It was you. I feel like there's just some area that I've completely missed. I think this game predates Killer 7. This came first. Sneakers are the originals. Are there like rats in the slats? Is there one like in that box? No. Is there? Oh good, you can zoom in so that you can see less. That's what black and white do. I don't really know what to make of this map. It seems like the 3 rats left might just be the rat combat, but they're not. Where are the rat battles? The epic rat battles of history. What was the other one? I'm curious now. One of 2 Japan exclusive launch titles. I don't think I'm allowed to look at them. Like, see, we just get this. Here, we can figure it out. List of Xbox games. And then we sort by Japanese release date. And we can see that the vast majority of Xbox games were not released in Japan. It looks like it... no. So the Xbox in Japan launched on February 22nd, it looks like. It was probably... No, it wasn't Reckless the Yakuza Mission. It looks like it was Sneakers And Jet Set Radio Future? Really? No, it wasn't. Never mind. I take it back. ESPN Winter X Games Snowboarding 2002. I think that's it. February 22nd, 2020, 2002 launch title. June 7th, 2002 in PAL, and March 6th, 2002 in the US. So yeah, I think that the other Japan exclusive launch title was ESPN Winter X Games Snowboarding 2002, developed by Konami. Of course, KCE Osaka, because they're the ones who do all the sports games for Konami. Yeah, that's definitely it. It's not the other ones. It was exclusive to Japan for 1 week. So I guess that counts. Yeah, with a lineup like that, how could Japan not have loved the Xbox? Was Crime Crackers that, like, run and gun that you hated? That looked really good. That was Gunner's Heaven, okay. FPS RPG hybrid with anime character designs? Interesting. Like, these... What's with these guys? What? Oh, no, I went the wrong way. You know what I found out that's crazy? A week or two ago, I think it was ID mentioned in chat that there was an Atlas Dreamcast game called Desperia in Japan that, like, has the most insane looking screenshots. It has this, like, extremely haunted pre-rendered 3D look where, like, it's meant to be a horror game, but it also has, like, really uncanny early 3D CG going. I found out that the writer for Desperia left to work for Nintendo and is today the director of the Animal Crossing series. I was just browsing Wikipedia like yesterday and I found that out. It's like the most fucked up looking horror RPG for the Dreamcast. Is like, well, now she directs Animal Crossing. I don't think so. Hang on. What's the most recent Animal Crossing called? New Horizons. Yeah, directed by Aya Kyogoku, who has now worked on Splatoon, but who has directed every Animal Crossing since City Folk, and who also helped write Desperia and Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land for PS2. Yeah, the Splatoon director is that guy who shows up, like, in Splatoon character. He wears a lab coat. Like, what am I missing at this point, right? We've used up half the time limit. There's 3 rats. The GameFAQs author gave up at the first boss, so can't rely on that. I've like triple checked back here. He's not back here. Yeah, apparently there's a GameFAQs guide from like 2002, and the author just gets up to the first boss and then says, "This is as far as I got. Hopefully it was helpful." I'm not missing any like rats up here or anything. It would be really asshole-ish of them to hide a rat where you had to you could never see it unless you had to look in first person and then like look up and then the rat would be there. That would be pure evil. I could check the speed run. What does that say? Coelacanth Pomodori? What? Or wait, no, it's coelacanth, right? We went over this with Yakuza 5. That's not how you say it. I don't think there can... Hang on, I'll see if we can interact with the can. There could be a canned rat in there. Yes. They didn't give me the prompt for that. Okay, well, the rats are going to be hidden in items then. No. What? What? Maybe that's it. Maybe I can use it to pass by the harassers. I don't think that's it though. We'll try. No. Wait, no. Shit, wrong way. This sucks. This sucks, dude. Maybe that green can that's on the stairs leading up. There's only like 5 rooms. Where the hell are these rats? You know? There's not that many places for them to hide. I've like quadruple checked everything at this point. Maybe they're in the dead end? This is so fucked, dude. This is just some random kids game. Like, to be honest, me as a kid would definitely not have the patience for this shit. I would not bother. I would have quit at level 1. In fact, I did quit at level 1 when I was like 15 or something. But actual kid me would have extremely quit at level 1. There's like an icon. Like, look at how it's got the X. I feel like that must mean there's no rats. I do have the manual for this game. I can go get my physical manual for this game and read all about what that means, maybe. It's weird that when this route opened up, there's just nothing. Like, that route used to be blocked by blockers, and then I did a rat fight, and then it's no longer blocked. But yeah, this is one of those games that the SEO is unfortunate. Yesterday we were trying to look up info about an Xbox game called Stolen, and nope. Typing in stolen Xbox, Xbox stolen, stolen Xbox game. Oh, thank you, AI. Oh shit, that's a rat. I didn't even realize. That just looked like the tap was off color. Well, there's one. And now there's a rat fight going down in the central room. Well, shit. The room that also has the icon claiming it has no rats in it turns out had a rat in it. Oh, have you got the manual? I guess I'll just use the PDF then, because it's easier. But I do own a copy of this game. I posted my picture of it in the Go Live message. I am I don't know about proud, but I am an owner of a copy of this game. I think a friend bought it for me as a joke is what happened. I think we found... I was not a Toys R Us shopper. It came from eBay. I think we found out this game existed and just thought it was funny. And it was like $3 on eBay. I think this is a Tom W. Twitch 1 purchase. He bought me many of the worst games I own, actually. Thanks, Tom. The manual's good, right? It's full color, has like a plot explanation, it's got like character bios. During battle, the friendly mice on our side will automatically attack, but you can also use command mode to tell them what you specifically want them to do. I've never really figured out how to use... I think we can do that. Like, I think if I could technically direct all of the mice to beat up the same rat. This combat is very strange. Just that it exists, I find weird. I think so. Is that what the manual says? 'Cause that's what I was trying to do. It's hard to tell if it's working because the bosses or the fights are just kind of like chaos. Still 2 rats left though, and only 2 minutes left on the timer. Dude, we're genuinely game overing here. I'm gonna have to do this whole level again. Like, unironically, we are game overing here. I don't think I have enough time, even if I knew where the rats were. I don't think I could get to them in time. All I did was open up this route, which is unhelpful. I'm gonna look up where the rats are. We're gonna try this. I'm gonna see if we can recover this, but it might be hopeless. World record is held by a guy named Pyro A. Rat. It's an hour and 50 minutes. It was played on GDQ Hotfix. That's what the world record VOD is? What the hell? Why? Okay, so... I mean, I'm gonna have to skip through this whole VOD to try to see. It was on the Awfully Silly show, whatever that is. Oh, where the hell is this? Hang on. There's a whole room I haven't been to. How did he get here? Oh, that is devious. Hang on, wait, what? I think the 2 remaining rats are both gonna be in this room. There's a whole area that I never went to. There it is. It's just up here. Hopefully there's just 2 rats up here. There's only 1. There's only 1 rat up here. Well, that's confusing. How do I get out of this? Okay. Apparently I just never picked that direction, so I just never even knew that that was up there. That's kind of the problem with this 2D stuff. I knew that was gonna happen to me. I'm gonna end up failing this stage, and we're gonna have to do the whole thing again because of that. That one asshole up there. It cost me everything. No, that's the wrong way. Like, I don't even think we're gonna get to the next fight in time. We probably will, but then we'll be toast. Unless... Oh god, what is this lag? What the... It's like the hurry up timer or something. Where's the fight? Here's the fight. Yes. That is correct. They probably aren't dead. This is a kid's game. No, the timer does not run in the background during fights. I'm pretty sure once we come out of this fight, we're still gonna have our, like, 45 seconds or whatever it is. And yes, I have played Danganronpa. All 3 of them. Where's the last rat, dude? Where the hell is that last rat? See, that one is just there. That one is just there. Yes, yes. I'm pretty sure I got that one. One on the... Did I get that? Did I get that? Yeah, I must have gotten that. I definitely got him. I remember him being sneaky. Sorry, I'm just looking through the VOD. With 42 seconds, we don't really have time to get the last rat if he's anywhere outside this room anyway. Oh, hold up. The last rat is in this room. I don't think we're getting there in time. Go, go, go. Holy shit. We definitely don't have enough time to go to the boss, though. But the last rat was in here. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, hang on. The last rat is supposed to be in here. What? Did I already get this one? No, I totally didn't get this one. Did I somehow... Is there a guy who gets knocked in here somehow? What? There's supposed to be a rat in that mug. Is it randomized? Is he in the other mug? Is he in the other mug? Well, we're dead. We're finding out what happens when the timer runs out, and then we're gonna have to find all 30 rats again. That's like half an hour down the drain. What a shit game, dude. What a shit game. Why would they do that to you? That's so punishing for a game for 5-year-olds. Like, what the fuck? Why do I have to do that? Why? Did it even save after the first? Yes, it did. Apparently there are only 5 levels, it looks like. I'm gonna step away for a sec. I'll be right back, and then we'll run it back, and we'll get the rats faster this time, hopefully. Dude, you can tell when I'm walking back into the room because just me walking over to my chair, like my footsteps make the video. Hang on. Oh, now I can't get it. Now I can't get it. But it did. There was some artifacting there for me walking back. I promise I'm not like... I could use some weight, but I'm not like extremely overweight or anything. It just... my Xbox is trying to die, and I'm not letting it. Anyway, we run it back. The Mario 3 music. Alright, 30 rats, 20 minutes. I'm ready. You've heard of 40 pizzas in 30 days, but now, 30 rats in 20 minutes. This is not an indie game. This was an Xbox launch title in Japan. Developed by Mediavision, the makers of Wild Arms. There was a cutscene. The cutscene was before the save. There was actually a pretty good cutscene. Or I skipped it or something, but there was a cutscene. Yeah, they do like a West Side Story introduction for the rat gang that lives in this back alley. They come at you and they're all snapping their fingers ominously in sync. Yeah, same people who made the Wizard of Oz DS RPG, right? One of the weirdest things to really exist. I do think there's a lot of untapped potential out there for very strange adaptations. Like I'm just saying, Titanic on NES, or like the Great Gatsby game. There's potential. These things all have real potential. I said it correctly, Zero. The NES game is called Titanic with an E. It is a bootleg NES game adaptation of the film Titanic, and it is very interesting. No weird Jersey accent. Wait, what is he doing? What? That is not... Okay, that's not what I was looking at, but sure. But yeah, between that and the other game I was thinking of, I think it's just a Flash game designed to like be in the style of an NES game. But there is a Great Gatsby 2D platformer as well, which is pretty good. I think there was like... Is that just random when you get the fights? The fight prompts must be random, because that's... I don't think that's when that came up last time, unless it is. I think there's like a Japanese, like, Dojin Soft fighting game. You know, like sold at Comiket in the 2000s or something, with like Les Mis characters in it, and it's like a fighting game. I'm pretty sure that exists. But more extremely off-the-wall adaptations, or adaptions? Strange licenses I would appreciate, personally. Especially, I'm just saying, there are many great works of literature that are in the public domain. You can just make that game. It's free real estate. You could. It's public domain now. As long as you were very careful to, like, adhere only to the Steamboat Willie stuff. You could put Mickey Mouse in a video game, I guess. It'd be tough, though. Like, I know, when it comes to stuff like that, I know, like, I know in the case of Sherlock Holmes, there's been some problems, because, like, someone would try to do something with Sherlock Holmes, because the earliest Sherlock Holmes stuff is public domain, but some of the later stuff isn't. And then, like, the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle estate would argue, successfully, I think, that, like, Sherlock Holmes, you know, having a personality actually wasn't a thing until these later books that are not public domain, and therefore you can't do that. Like, they have, like, stupid bullshit arguments. So you have to be very careful with these things. But, I'm just saying, lots of great stuff in the public domain for you to make strange video games out of. Café de Mice. A public domain platform fighter happening? That's pretty good. That sounds good. Aha. Rat. That legal argument was unsuccessful. And even that one is now in the public domain? Okay, thank you. Thank you for knowing. Yeah, like, nobody... I don't think anybody actually likes those, like, cash-in horror movies where it's like, oh, look, Winnie the Pooh public domain, here's Winnie the Pooh killing people. Ooh, edgy. Like, I don't think anybody cares for that. But I'm just saying, they'll do it for movies. Why are we doing it for games? Man, I feel like anime visual novel versions of classic literature would be the funniest shit ever. I feel like that's a bottomless well of cursed. You won't read the book, but you will read the anime version, the anime visual novel version. Yes, that is correct. The Little Women gacha is gonna go hard. There's not enough Little Women to make the whole game. There's what, like 5 of them or something? I haven't read it. Man, that's true. If there's 5 of them, that's perfect for DK64. Except I don't think the world needs more DK64, to be honest. Of any kind. I can't endorse that. Look how quickly I'm cleaning up these rats, by the way. This is fucking pro-level gameplay. It would be truly evil if they randomized the position of the rats. It seems like they haven't, and it's just the same rat positions. But imagine if you game over, and then when you have like a pool of 100 possible rat locations. That if you game over, you don't even necessarily know where all the rats are. You could just make Pooh Baseball. That's true. I don't know which of the characters and like their appearances, like what you'd be allowed to get away with. But definitely some of it. Yo, what's up, ID? Welcome to Sneakers. You haven't missed much. Okay, that does count. That does count as getting him. I think at this point we're just going up to the rooftop and then we've got to go around cleaning up all the fights. We're mice, totally different from rats. But I think that the rats, like, stole our food or something, so we're now going around trying to find the rats. I think that's what's happening. Are we finding rats to recruit? I don't know. I wasn't super paying attention when they explained the plot at the start of the game. I figured it probably wasn't that important. Hunting evil scout rats. Okay, yeah. There's no reason why there should be a time limit at all. The time limit is just, like, hateful, I think. Also, I think we're gonna be a rat or two short again. I think we're one rat short, and I gotta go find him. Unless he's right here. Please just be right here. I don't think he is. Nah. There was definitely some rat that was visible on screen for like no time at all. Like there's a very precise spot you had to stand in to see the rat. I remember catching something like that, but I don't remember where it was. So, damn. Oh, I do actually have to go that way to do the fight in the top room. Hang on. Well, hopefully I'll see the rat I'm missing when we go around to get all the fights cleaned up. It might have been the cart one in the first room. I did get the cart one. And yes, we do have all the games for Pull 50. It is, Dai Senryaku 7, Commandos, whatever Safesy said, Fable, Blinks, and Heroes of the Pacific. Those are the 5 games. Yeah, people didn't really get the memo that we've been playing too many, like, games people are interested in recently. And we're gonna run out of those. We're gonna run out probably sooner than we did on the GameCube. Yo, what's up, Hatter? I don't know what you mean. This is a normal game. Oh, that's the police outside to arrest me for sneakers. Well, here, let me at least check the place. I'm pretty sure there's nothing up here, but yeah, there's nothing up here. Yeah, the whole 2D plane thing makes this so much harder. You just can't see very well, and there's whole areas that you can just miss if you happen to never take a direction that you thought you took and stuff like that. It's kind of just bad. But yeah, the soundtrack in this game is probably the most interesting part. Reminds you of Hermie Hopperhead? Oh no. I attempted to play that game once. I was like, hey, I've never heard of this. Why have I never heard of this? It was like a year or two ago, and then I found out really quickly why I've never heard of it. I'll just say that. There's not like a rat all the way at the end of this, is there? No. There's supposed to be a fight in here. I can't find it. It might be on one of the tables or something like that. Oh, here we go. C rank? What? I gamed. What do you mean C rank? Maybe they did randomize the position of some of the rats. Like, what if it's, like, in there and we just pull a rat out? I don't think this happened last time. I don't think I had to pull a rat out of any of these, like, sewer grates. Oh, there's a guy. That's Ice. That's Ice the mice. I mean, I'm chilling. This is a good... I won't say good, but this is a decent game for, like... I don't know. if I have to like ride in the passenger seat of a car, I legitimately get fucked up for like the entire day. I was in a car for like 10 minutes 3.5 hours ago, and I still kind of have a headache. This is a good game for not having to try that hard. I'm imagining if I had to play like, specifically whenever I try to think of like, whenever I think of like a game that gives me a headache, I think of Freestyle Metal X on the GameCube, just because of the soundtrack. I think I would explode listening to the Freestyle Metal X soundtrack right now. There would be a cinematic head explosion. It was like entirely like 80s hair metal, and it was just like the loudest possible thing that could come out of a GameCube non-stop for like 10 hours. I don't know why, like literally no other game has bothered me with its music in the way that that game did. There's all the fights, so now we're just missing a rat somewhere. Let's see, what rooms should I recheck? I guess we can recheck the first room. Start there. Thought it was gonna be a shoe game. Did you finish Agent Under Fire? Why am I here? Already been back. No rat back there, that's a dead end. I'm pretty sure we got every rat out of this area. I see. I think my parents are going somewhere in like May or something, and even though I live really close by to them... Wait, how is this situation even happening? I started telling the story, and then I realized that the story I'm about to tell makes zero fucking sense, and I'm probably gonna have to ask them about that. But for some reason, even though they don't have a dog, like they will have a dog at this time, but they're also, I think they're, I don't know, but somehow they're gonna have a dog, and instead of asking me to take care of the dog, they have asked my sister to come up and live in their apartment for a week and watch this dog. And she's doing that. They don't trust me with to take care of the dog or something. I've really never been a pet person. I think the issue is that, like, they're gonna be away, but also, like, their neighbor is gonna be away, and they always watch the neighbor's dog. And they volunteered my sister to watch the neighbor's dog. I think that's what's happening. It doesn't make much sense, but I think that's what's happening. But yeah, I don't think I could take care of a dog. I can barely take care of myself. Where the hell is this thing? I I think when I played Agent Under Fire, I used the default controls. I'm kind of unbothered by stuff like that. Like, I don't know, have either of you guys ever played, The World Is Not Enough on N64? The non-GoldenEye James Bond N64 game. Yeah, I'm about to defend Twine. That game's a little bit of a Stockholm Syndrome thing for me. I initially on first playthrough did not like Twine, but then I played it multiple more times, and I learned to love the Twine. Oh, it's just this one on the chair. I never got him. Okay. Why did I play it multiple more times? I don't know. Life is complicated, Ketrub. Well, I think what happened was we raced it. We did a blind race of it years ago, and then we did another blind race of it, and then after that, I decided that I wanted to beat it in under an hour. I wanted sub 1 hour Twine, which I think record is like 30 minutes or something, so not even close to record, but sub 1 hour Twine is still pretty hard to do, so that took a couple more playthroughs for me to get. So that's why I played a lot of Twine. I'm not even really sure if I have the video of me beating Twine in under an hour. Like, I don't think I have that run saved anywhere. You know, I should check that now. I wonder if I have that. And if I don't, why don't I? If there's no vid, no did. I'm gonna have to go back to Twine speedrunning. I got kinda good. There's like this really janky, miserable stealth mission halfway through the game where you have to like do some real weird shit in the garden of some like mansion. There's also navigating, getting onto the submarine and stuff. It was not made by Rare. I think it was made by Eurocom or something. It was not made by Rare, and it shows. Not that, I mean, to be honest, GoldenEye also has a lot of strange mission objectives that make a lot more sense on replay than they do the first time around. Twine is kind of the same way. Oh, the boss is right here, too. Perfect. Yeah, my first GoldenEye playthrough, we did a blind race of it. It was the N64 Mania race. And honestly, I spent a lot of time not really understanding the objectives, for sure. Hold up, we're gonna try command mode. Everyone, pile on the boss. Ignore everything that isn't the boss. I'm pretty sure we can stun lock him with the strong punch, because when he gets up, he does that, like, I'm tired animation. I think if it weren't for the minions, we'd be able to just stun lock the boss forever until he died. Also, they're like, see what I mean? They're like completely ignoring my orders. That's why I don't understand the command mode. And I feel like I'm just like doing it wrong somehow. Ah, they're all piling the boss now. Get his ass. Get his ass. I think if I go into command mode, we can see. I think he's in his final HP bar. Yeah. It's funny that this game, of all things, has the stacked colored health bars thing. Like, yeah, that's a thing they did for Sneakers. That's such a classic gaming thing. It's weird you can only see the health bars. When you're in tactical mode, though. Alright, stage 2 complete. I've been playing for over 2 hours. Kill me. Oh no. Who was watching? Oh, it's just the boss. Same as last time. The boss was watching. Come on, give me an A rank. A rank overall. B. Straight up, right, Alter? If you listen to it, it continues to. Like, it does the key change or whatever. It does that same thing. It's the same fucking song. They just, like, put a little swing in it or something. It's the same song. They changed not a single note. And you know, I don't think it does, Yemo. I'm sure it does, but I haven't seen any, or any evidence of any. No cockroaches either, which is great. There were some roaches in my old place. Alright. Gaming time. Oh, look at the map. Or an interconnected map hell. The soundtrack for this game is very strange. It kind of goes hard, but like, it's very strange to me. Also, look at this guy. Also, look at that. Pug story. I'm flying solo on this one. Hopefully we get some friends for the combat. I just realized that the time limit for this level is 30 minutes, and there are 40 rats. Literally 40 rats in 30 minutes. Papa John would be proud. I don't want that to be true, Alter, but it could be true. Time limit 60 minutes, 100 rats. The whole level is just like a Where's Waldo picture where there's just 100 rats everywhere. Piano out of tune. The structure, that's kind of just what it is. You go around finding rats, and eventually you find all the rats. It seems like if we go into here, the rats are actually of specific colors. So once we find 6 more blue rats, then the blue rat fight will appear somewhere on the map. And then once we've done all 4 of these fights, which, you know, we have to find all 40 rats to do all that, then the boss will appear. The partners were just kind of with me in the previous levels, and now they're not. So I don't know what the deal is there, but I'm thinking maybe you can find partners. Sort of like I was finding rats in those previous levels. Like I would find a rat, or I would find a mouse, not a rat. I would find a mouse, and then it would just be like, yep, that's a cutscene where I found a mouse, and nothing would happen. So I do wonder if that's because my party was technically considered full or something like that. And then maybe if I find things like that now, they'll actually join my party, potentially. I'm hoping that's the case. It's tough that they don't tell you when a room is cleared of rats. I kind of wish they would do that. That would just be a nice thing for them to tell you. Oh, this is one of the partners. Is he gonna join the party? Yay, Brutus rejoins the group. There he is. This is like Mario Kart now. We've been calling the music Mario Party the whole time. This is like, you know, cup results after you've done like 4 races and it shows like the final standings. Well, I think that if you're a kid, you can finish the game. For sure. The game is not that hard. I may have died on level 2, but definitely if you're a kid and you just like, you just write down where they are, you know, as you find them. Or you could just do it a bunch of times in a row. You know, it might take you a couple weeks or something because you're a kid and you're bad at finding things. But I think kids would definitely be able to beat this. Dude, I can see one of the rats in the background and I can't figure out how to get close enough to actually catch it. Maybe if we go on here. Oh, what's up, Relic? It's going good. It's going alright today. You see, there's a rat right there. How do I look at that rat? Now that's a bigger problem. As an adult, I have a hard time. I mean, yeah, it's hard for a kid to be bored by a video game, I think is what it comes down to. Like, I know that as a kid, I played a lot of boring-ass video games. But if I played it today, if I weren't doing it for a console challenge, I would turn the game off immediately, you know? I would just be like, no, this isn't it. This game is a miss. I'm not playing that. Okay, from here, it looks like we can probably... There we go. Yeah, I have a Duke. I have a Duke Xbox controller. I have not been using it for the console challenge. I've been using an S controller. Specifically, it is the translucent green Halo S controller. I haven't been using the Duke because I just don't actually think it's good. I do have one because it's kind of a fun thing to have. But like, it's like pretty bad, honestly. The Duke is not a good controller. As well, it has issues with some very minor stick drift. Not present in most games, but there are certain Xbox games that just have 0 dead zone. Looking at you, Roller Coaster Tycoon. And in those games, you can like there's stick drift with my Duke controller. The Duke they re-released for the Xbox One is pretty cool. I don't know why it needed to have a screen on it just to display the Xbox boot screen, but Like, that just brings up the price, but it is interesting. I think it's, so they announced for Switch 2, sorry to talk about the Switch 2 again, but they, you know, they announced GameCube Virtual Console or whatever, or NSO, whatever they even call it these days. They announced that there would be GameCube games, and they also announced that they were going to be releasing a GameCube controller, you know, like they've done that for the others. Like, I actually have the Super Nintendo NSO controller right there. It's really good. But they're doing a GameCube one. They're doing a GameCube one, and I think it's very funny that Nintendo will never escape manufacturing the GameCube controller. For the rest of their lives, they'll be manufacturing that damn controller. You know, the Wii's got the ports on it, then Smash 4 on the Wii U, then Smash Ultimate on the Switch, and now on the Switch 2, they're just doing like a new version. It's a shame though, because the Smash Switch, the Smash GameCube controllers were like actual GameCube controllers, and the Nintendo Switch Online one is not. It's, you know, it's a GameCube controller, but it wouldn't work on an actual GameCube. There's no cable like that. Where's the fight? Is it because I don't have the boys with me, so we can't? Ah, there we go. I don't know if it's one of the better controllers. I really have mixed feelings about the GameCube controller. And like, you know, obviously this is coming from someone who has played pretty much every GameCube game, so like, trust me, I've used the GameCube controller quite a bit. But my take is that it's actually bad for most things. I think the GameCube controller is kind of bad, actually. I didn't start a hater of the GameCube controller, but by the end of it, like, just all you have to do is play Men in Black 2 on the GameCube, and then you'll understand why the controller is bad. This game where you have to spend 3 hours mashing the R button as hard as possible to shoot the gun faster. We're getting our asses kicked in this fight, actually. Dude, my rat's dead. My mouse died. We're actually just getting wrecked in this fight. It's brutal. Come at me if you want to die. I hope this ends soon. Also, do you think I'm getting... I don't think I'm getting that rat back. I think that other... Yeah, my partner just actually is dead now. We're not getting that rat back. Alright, I really shouldn't do the fights until I have everything then. The Wii U Pro Controller, that is insane. The Wii U Pro Controller, so I have one of those, though I think for some reason it stopped charging like a year or two ago. I would use it for some things sometimes, but I think it has stopped charging. Like you plug it in and just nothing happens. It's really weird. The two analog sticks on top is very weird to me. Like, I get it. You know, if you're playing like a first-person shooter or something, you do use the right analog stick more than... I get it. I'll even add that the D-pad is very good on the Wii U Pro Controller. The D-pad is good on that thing, but I don't know, it's just strange. I think that... I don't know, I think I kind of just... So, like, personally, I am really unbothered. Like, a lot of people... There was so much, like, Xbox 360 controller hype back in the day when that was, like, the main controller that everyone used. There was so much, like, 360 controller hype where it's like, you know, ergonomically, it's just objectively correct. You put the stick on top because you use the stick. I personally, I don't care one way or another, really, for, like stick on top or stick on bottom. Yeah, it kinda, to be honest, it really hasn't bothered me. It's switching from GameCube to Xbox is very easy because the GameCube's ABXY is complete nonsense anyway. Maybe if I jumped straight from, like, Super Nintendo thing to Xbox thing, you know, and we were actually going from, like, ABXY to a different ABXY, then I would be bothered. But it's... I don't know, usually just based on whatever controller I'm holding, it's... My hands know so that I don't have to, you know? I can feel that I'm holding the Xbox controller, therefore A is on the bottom. I'll say as well, maybe you'll think this is weird. I think that what Nintendo does with the Switch, where, like, on most Nintendo games, I feel like on most Nintendo games, when they tell you to press a button, they, like, show a picture of the 4 buttons, and then just, like, fill in the button you're supposed to press. It's like, oh yeah, it's the right button. I think that's good, actually. There's still some rats, like, behind these logs that I don't really know how to get. I think there's rats back here. Yeah, it's probably because of the single Joy-Con thing. For the record, I'm bringing up the Switch 2 again. I'm sure everyone is so sick of hearing about the Switch 2. As someone who has played a lot of Switch 1 couch co-op over the years, when they said that the new Joy-Cons has better like ZL and ZR, like when you're holding it in one Joy-Con mode, like those little buttons that are in the rail. When they said that they made those better, that's big. That's big news. That's genuinely huge. Those buttons are so ass on a Switch 1 Joy-Con. So how does this work? What is this connecting me to? Yeah, an area I've already been. Yeah, no, even with those, which for the record, I think I lost those things very quickly. I haven't seen them in forever. I'm not sure if I ever had them. I think I did have them, but they're long gone. I think they came with the console, so I had to have them. I do wonder about that Ketra, because they say it's held together by magnets, and I'm just imagining, like, oh, if it's magnets, that means you can just twist it a little and it'll come right off, right? Like, it might be a really strong magnet, but can it survive the tiniest little bit of twisting force? I don't know. And yeah, so I never use the Switch 1 in handheld mode, but the few times I have, I've noticed that, like, it's the connection is not that good. At least for me. Maybe I'm like hardcore. Maybe I start gaming so hard that I'm like shaking the Joy-Cons, and like the force of my gaming just pulls things apart. But I feel like they'll like come disconnected sometimes, just while still in the rails. Like it's not, it just doesn't seem good. Not sure I ever had one of those. Yeah, I guess that's just me using the excuse. I definitely had those like things that slide over the rails with the bigger L and R. I definitely had those. They're definitely gone. I'm not even sure if I have the plastic thingy you clip the two Joy-Cons into. I think I still have that somewhere around here. But stuff like that, where it's just like random chunk of plastic, that's like, I don't usually lose things. I have all kinds of stuff. But just like random chunks of plastic like that, where it's like, yeah, it's a thingy and you can clip it onto another thing. Like that's prime losing material right there. Gotta check every trash can in case of rat. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of chilling, like, I feel that I'm having a good stream. It's been, you know, it's been a time, but like, if I were playing this just on my own, I definitely would have quit after 5 minutes. can't wait to go through all these rooms to find the one rat that I'm missing. Some Steam Deck owners have unwarranted feelings of superiority. There's, I haven't seen Luna in a long time because SG never streams anymore. But there was someone who'd show up on SG4E's chat a lot and like captains and stuff. Who was like a big early Steam Deck fan. I am unfazed by Steam Deck people because to me, they're just an extension of like PC Master Race type people, and they've been on the internet forever, so I've learned to filter it out. I have a strong filter for these kinds of things. I did not mean to get into this fight. Yeah, I do, the Steam Deck does seem genuinely good as far as like, damn. You mean you can play GameCube games on that thing and just like go wherever? I think it even plays PS2 games apparently, and it's just like, damn. Have we finally arrived? Have we finally arrived at my childhood dream of being able to bring a GameCube and a PS2 like places as a handheld? I think we have. Saying the kind of stuff you'd expect. Yeah. There's a rat back there. Probably can't see him from here. Nah. Really light PS3, man. I don't even know if I want a portable PS3. The PS3 is like, we're officially in movie game console territory. If I'm playing a PS3 game, it's because I want to sit there for like 2 hours and play PS3. That's a heavier commitment console to me. Maybe I'm weird for thinking like this. Shockingly, Dark Souls has become fun. Good quote. He's going crazy with it. I ought to play more PS3 games. It's been a while. I can't remember the last time I played a PS3 game that wasn't Yakuza 1 and 2 HD or Yakuza Kenzan. Drakengard 3? Nah, that's not a tapioca game. I don't know if you were here, Armath. I ran out of time. I ran out of time on the last level. It had 20 minutes and I ran out. I had to get all the rats again. I actually did that. We were missing one yellow and one red. I feel like that's bad. Yeah, I did that. It would. I mean, in the end, we had one rat left, so I got all the bonus time from 29 rats. 29 times 45 seconds of rat bonus time, plus, oh. I might have missed it. I can go back. But I probably lost like 40 minutes all in to running out of time on level 2. It is a brutally punishing game. I don't know why. There's the sandbox. Oh wait, is that back there? I think there might be... There's a rat in the back of this room, right? Do you see that? All the way in the back on the left. It's like 3 pixels. I think that's a rat. It could be like a juice box or something. Soda can. That's totally a rat. I don't think I went down into the sandbox. Hang on. There might be a rat, like, in one of these things, like in this hole. It is the early 2000s, that's for sure. What? Do I have to send a different rat in there, or what? I mean, like, I can't interact with it again. I think that just is what it is. I think we'll never know who threw that rock at me. I love a good dated Matrix parody. In, like, an ironic way. Yeah, there's so many that it's like a collectible from the early 2000s. Wow. I won't tell anyone you said that, Ketrub. How far are we in? 1 rat left in stage 3 out of 5. That's how far we in. Allegedly, there is something that might be a rat in this room somewhere. According to a chat member. What is this anyway, if I go this way? I don't think there's a rat in here. I don't smell a rat. This is just leading me back to the sandbox. Yeah, no. No, get me out of here, please. Yes? I'm gonna say yes. I did look pretty extensively in this room. I really don't think the rat's gonna be in here. Oh, there's a rat right there. There's the last rat. Getting good at spotting rats when they're like 3 pixels on screen. Oh, that's not a rat. Never mind. What? I didn't even get them as a partner. I think maybe because my party's full. Like that's what I think is happening. I have like a full party. So new mice won't join. Not seeing any rats here. Yeah. I don't think I can check the shoe. I'll try to check the shoe. No. Can't even check that shoe. This is definitely the best song in level 3. This is good. It's going on the playlist if I can find it. I don't think the rat's in here either. And every game soundtrack is on YouTube. It's impressive that they've just got everything. Is it gonna be in the very first room? Well, the fight is in here somewhere, so we might as well do the fight. I think I'm gonna wait Like, I'm not gonna wait until there's 2 minutes left, like I did last time, before looking up where the last rat is. I don't want to accidentally screw myself again. And then have to do an entire, like, hour-long stage another time. Well, we just watch the video until I see him get a rat that I don't think I got. That's it. There's no deeper strategy. I kind of like that they drop like little snacks for rats. They drop like a peanut or an almond or something. Maybe it's in the center room somewhere. I feel like I've checked all of these rooms pretty carefully at this point. It could be in this center room somehow. Because this whole center thing only seemed to have like one rat on it. Might be that I wasn't looking closely enough in the background. Nah, not seeing a rat. Yeah, I think I might have to. Check the speedrun and see where the last rat is. It's always the last rat, like, this just sucks. I'll check left side of this room, because I actually didn't recheck that. I don't know, did I check this trash can? I feel like it might be the fort. It wouldn't really surprise me if it was the fort. Just because the fort is like there's like that massive structure, but we just kind of went through it once and that was it. I think I'm gonna check the fort again and then give up. The 30th rat. I think somewhere in the playground. The one they call the ultimate rat. Watch out for them. Hey, Gris. Oh, wait. No, that's not. This got me for a second. No rat on the pole in the background, right? No. Alright, yeah, I officially give up. We're consulting the speedrun. Where the hell is this rat? I officially give up. It's hopeless. Let's see, there was one rat on the fountain. Wings had 2 guys in the center. 1 guy just standing next to the crane. The partner on the crane, yes. Guy on the railing? Did I get him? I think I did. He's pretty obvious. Surely I got him. And then you and you, yes. Wait, the guy on the railing is yellow anyway, so I confirmed got him because the rat we're missing is red. If I bring up the map, we're missing a red rat. Oh, what the? Did I get him? What? Apparently he's not red, so I got him. There's a rat in a really weird place. Green. Where are all the red? He has not caught any reds yet in this video. He gets the reds like dead last. Oh. Oh, what you're supposed to do is kind of weird. Okay, it's in the sandbox. It's in the sandbox. You'll see what I missed. It's another, like, you have to interact with an item one, so it's not, it does have to do with the Matrix Rock. I did try, I just didn't quite have the right thing there. I think the sandbox was this way. Hey, Rio. Here's what it is. So we do the Matrix Rock, then we interact with this bucket. The bucket was not interactable before, but it becomes interactable after the Matrix Rock because the rock is now in it. And then we interact with the rock itself. And that gets us the final rat. Yeah, game 49. No, that... yeah. This is game 48, Sneakers. This won some previous poll. Angelic Concert is 49, and that's next. And that's gonna be a strange rhythm game. Yeah, definitely not today. I honestly don't know. I think there's only 5 levels, but this is level 3, and we've been playing for over 3 hours. Like, by the time we're done with this, it's gonna be like 3.5 hours of time on stream. Maybe I'll just stream late and do the 4th level today. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then we'll do the 5th level tomorrow, and then play Angelic Concert. Though, I think Angelic Concert might be short. So if that's the plan, then we might need to get Game 50 prepared today. I was so certain that the fight was gonna be in the center. Where's the fight then? A 4-game stream? No. I've streamed 3 games in one day, but never 4. I'd have to play like 4 very short games for that. I don't think that could ever happen. Where the hell? I'm in the right area. Yeah. Where's this fight? Yeah, I think what would have to happen is I would have to immediately finish a game and then just roll 2 like fighting game arcade modes that are over in 20 minutes after that. Also, this would have all had to happen on the GameCube because on the Xbox I don't have games set up that far in advance. So it does take like 20 minutes to set up a GameCube game. Depending on what game it is, it can take from like anywhere from like 10 minutes to like 30 even for some of the bigger games. Or specifically, I feel like FTP transfer speed is more related to number of files than overall file size. For some reason, there's like overhead when transferring files. Where if you have a game like this, we played a couple games with very few files in them. Like this game I think had about 50 files. No, you don't just add the ISO. Yeah, you have to extract everything first. But a game like this has like 50 files. Curse the Eye of Isis was literally 3 files. It was default.xbe, an image to use for the save icon, and the entire fucking game in 1 file, which is pretty crazy. But that transferred real fast. But then, something we played recently, you know, sometimes we'll play a game where like every single texture, model, and animation is its own separate file. And so there's like 6,000 files on the disk, and that takes forever to transfer. That always takes forever. Yeah, I'm doing it from Windows. Hasty. I could just download tons of Xbox games ahead of time, but that would be a lot of work and a lot of storage space, and that's why I don't do it. Dude, he just pushed me away from the boss. Thanks, Hasty. Like, I'm still, you know, I'm still doing all of, like, the GameCube VOD downloading and uploading and stuff. We're actually in a good place with that. right now. I have hit some major milestones with that recently, so that's good. But there's still a lot of data entry to be done. I've started inputting the VOD links into the site. Like if you go to tapioca.moe/gc/finished, there is now a VODs column where it'll just like link to whatever. It just has the direct links to the VODs on YouTube, so that's cool. It looks like ass, I have to fix that. Like the spacing is all wrong. But I have to do data entry for like hundreds of videos now to get that all set up. In addition to still uploading stuff, in addition to, I have a few more VODs I want to download before the 19th when Twitch deletes everything. And then I also might have some stuff to do for the Yakuza community. There are a few world records that are still on Twitch VODs that we might have to just download if we can't get the people to upload them themselves. Like right now, the Yakuza 6 and Gaiden records, and I think both versions of Ishin are all Twitch highlights. So that's pretty bad. Is he nearly dead? Yeah, he's extremely nearly dead. Yeah, got him. I have it all. You know, I have my ways. We're good on that. I have my ways. It's just, you know, a project. The boss. Well, you figure, like, if you just slow down the voice files, if we just slowed down the voice files, we would just hear, like, normal-sounding Japanese guys delivering these lines. Holy shit, that link sucks, but also, I already know what you're linking. Yeah, he said the thing. He went full Don Matrick. If you can't afford it, just don't buy it. There's a product for you. It's called the Switch One. I think if he's speedrunning, if Doug Bowser wants to speedrun reminding us all of funny things people have said in the past, he could also pull a Ken Kutaragi. I think people will get a second job to buy the Nintendo Switch too. He did say that about the PS3 back in the day, yes. I don't think so. Ice is like a gang leader. Meanwhile, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think this game is that complicated. I don't see ice being a... Also, what the hell is this camera? Alright, stage 3 clear. Give me A rank, B. Damn, it's probably because one of my mice died. Doshi's cellar. Doshin? Doshin's cellar? Festival. That is an important part of the lore. Yeah, they're speaking sped up Japanese. Yeah, it's not like it's not sped up, is it? But it is pitched very far up. This is what VTubers will sound like in 5 years. Oof. Yeah. Honestly, this is what they sound like today to me. This is such a long cutscene, like damn. They're still going. Okay, oh my god. Look at the size of this fucking level. You know, here's the plan. Here's the plan, actually. I am actually gonna call it here for today. There are 2 more levels. We're gonna do them tomorrow, and then we're gonna play Angelic Concert after that, and I think that'll work better. And this will work well for me too, because I have a bit of a headache today, and I don't feel like streaming like an hour late to play this level, only to screw up tomorrow's schedule anyway. So we're gonna finish this one up tomorrow, for sure.
Where's the cheese? Oh, that Pete. He loves to eat.
Wait, what is this?
10,000 watts of smarts. Brutus. Ooh,
There's a theme song?
Hey, buddy. Where's your brother? Where is Tiki? Oh, Tiki. Mouse is in the house.
Yeah, it's in English. Well, Now it's just going or whatever.